पुण्डालं गोकुले व्रजमानं नमामि शारदां चिदानन्दरूपां लसत्कुण्डालं गोकुले व्रजमानं Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्तदेशतारिणे. Hare Krishna. So first we'll start with the text Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto chapter 9 text 18. It is already shown in the screen on the screen. Samatuhu khinnagatraya vishrasta kabara sraja drishta parisramam krishna kripaya shit sabandhane. Samatu khinnagatraya vishrasta kabara sraja drishta parisramam krishna kripaya shit sabandhane. One of the important sloka from this chapter. So, Samatu means own mother. Actually, Krishna as a god, he is called Matacha Pitacha. He is the mother of everyone, he is the father of everyone. Krishna is father and mother both. But due to his desire to exchange mallows, Vatsala Ras, sometimes he accepts some of his devotees as father, as mother, like he accepted Vasudeva as his father and Devaki as his mother. Similarly, he accepted Nanda Maharaj as his father and Mother Jashoda as his mother. But actually, none of them are Krishna's father or mother. But it is due to his, his pastimes. He wants to enjoy this mallow with devotees. With some devotees he enjoys conjugal mallows. With some devotees he enjoys friendship like this. So, with some devotees who are qualified, like Mother Jashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they did lot of austerities and penances in their previous lives. And also Vasudeva and Devaki, they did lot of penances in many lifetimes. Not only Vasudeva and Devaki, there are millions of devotees who did tapasya in different lifetimes to achieve Krishna as their son. And in Vrindavan, many aged ladies, they actually wanted Krishna to become their son. And Krishna fulfilled the desire of Devaki, the desire of Jashoda, the desire of all elderly gopis in Vrindavan. God is one, but eko bahunam javidadhati kaman. Although he is one, he can satisfy the desires of everyone. Je jathamang prapaddante tangs tathiva bhajamaham. According to the degree of your surrender, according to the degree of your mood, service attitude, according to the degree of your mellow, Krishna will reciprocate. So he reciprocated with Jashoda and Nanda Maharaj, he reciprocated with Vasudeva and Devaki, and he reciprocated with elderly gopis as their son. So when Mother Jashoda, thinking that Krishna is her son, she wanted to tie up Krishna. I don't go to the whole detailed stories, because if I go to the stories then I cannot cover the main points. which are, that you have already requested me to discuss something on Damodar Leela and the learning from it, and also to explain Damodar Ashtakam. So, if I want to cover as per your guidelines, then maybe I have to tell the story briefly. So, all of you know the incidents, that how Krishna, he early in the morning, Mother Jashoda, I just give you the brief sketch. Mother Jashoda, early in the morning, she started churning butter, and Krishna was actually sleeping at that time. So how God can sleep? Yeah, God is called Nataraj. Nataraj means, Nata means dancing, Nata means drama. Nata means drama also. So Krishna is called Nataraj. He is very expert in making drama, and he is also very expert in dancing. So that's why he is called Nataraj. So, God can also sleep if he wants. God can sleep. But that sleep is called Jaganidra. Just like Mahavishnu is sleeping, but from his sleeping, while he is sleeping, unlimited universes are coming out from his nostril, from his bodily, hair, the pore of his bodily hair, unlimited universes are coming out. So it is beyond our conception, beyond our brain. It is called Achinta. So anyway, when Krishna was sleeping, Mother Jashoda woke up early in the morning and she started making butter. At that time, suddenly Krishna woke up and realized that my mother is not beside me. So then Krishna immediately ran, and Krishna found Mother Jashoda that she was churning yogurt to produce butter. Krishna stopped that churning rod. Krishna stopped Mother Jashoda, and Mother Jashoda could not churn anymore, because God is all powerful. Although he is playing like a child, but Mother Jashoda understood, my son has become so strong. So then she felt happy. Oh Baba, my son has become so strong. But she is still feeling that Krishna is my son. She never thought Krishna is God. That is called mellow, love. Love is more important than Godhead. Krishna doesn't like to become important. Krishna wants to make his love important. That's why we say God is not omnipotent. Love of Godhead is omnipotent. And in this pastime of Jashoda Damodar, that Mother Jashoda tied up Krishna with a rope. Actually, Jasho means glories. Jasho means glories. Da means giver. So Mother Jashoda gave the highest glory to God. God has many glories, just like we said God has 6 opulences. Asharjasya, Samagrasya, Birjasya, Jasasya, Sriya, Jnana, Vairagyaschaiva, Sannang Bhagaitingana. Asharja, he is the richest person. He is the owner of all planets and universes, material universes and spiritual universes. Krishna is the owner. So this is his one opulence, one glory, one opulence, one Josh. But that is nothing. That is nothing. Krishna is the owner of everything. That is not very important glory. And what is important glory? That Krishna is controlled by love. Love of Godhead is more powerful than God. That is most important glory. Asharjasya, Samagrasya, Birjasya, Krishna is all powerful, omnipotent. That is not important. What is important? That omnipotent is controlled by love. That is important. That is not my comment. That is Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's comment. That is the highest glory, highest Jasha of Krishna, that is controlled by love. That's why Jashoda is called Jashoda. Jasho means glory, Jasho means fame, and Da means giver. Mother Jashoda gave this glory to Krishna, that your omnipotence is nothing. Your omnipotence is not important. The important thing is that you are controlled by love. So that Josh, that glory was given to Krishna by Mother Jashoda. That's why her name is Jashoda, giver of Jasha, giver of glory, Mother Jashoda. So why? Because Krishna has many other glories, but all other glories are inferior to this glory. This is the highest glory. In other religion, there are so many religious sects, there are so many religious groups. They think, oh, Mother Jashoda tied up Krishna, that means Krishna is not God. Krishna lost his glory because one lady, ordinary lady, tied him up. But Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, this is the highest glory. This is the highest glory that God, the all-powerful, is controlled by one lady because of her love. Because of her love. That is God's highest glory. And if you don't understand that glory, you cannot touch Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma means you have to understand that glory of God, that all-powerful becomes weak, very weak in front of a lady because God is controlled by His love. So then Asarjasya Samagrasya Birjasya, he is all-powerful but he is controlled by love. Birjasya Jasasya, he is very famous but the highest fame is that he is controlled by love. That is God's highest fame. Asarjasya Samagrasya Birjasya Jasasya Sriya is most beautiful, but that is not his highest glory. Highest glory is that he is controlled by love. I am repeating the same point just to make that this is the central point. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said repeatedly many times that this is the highest glory of God. In other religion which is considered as very infamy activities, I mean very inglorious activities, that he is controlled by a lady. How God is controlled by a lady? In other religion, sometimes they misunderstand that how God is controlled by a lady. But in our religion, this is considered as highest, topmost glory of God. So how other people from other religious group, Christian, Muslim, even among the Sanatan follower of Sanatana Dharma cannot understand Krishna's highest glory. He is very beautiful, but that is not his highest glory. Jasasya Sriya Jnana, he is most knowledgeable person. He gave Bhagavad Gita 5,000 years ago and millions of years ago to sun God, but that is not his highest glory. The glory is that in front of Mother Jashoda, where is his Bhagavad Gita? In front of Mother Jashoda, when Mother Jashoda is pulling his ear, showing stick, Krishna is trembling. Where is his Bhagavad Gita? Where is Srimad Bhagavatam? Where is his Vedas, Vedantas, Upanishads, Puranas? In front of Mother Jashoda, he is just crying. He is just crying. So that is the highest glory. All the Vedas and Puranas shows how Krishna's knowledge is, as deep as a great ocean. His knowledge is unlimited. Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads, they prove that Krishna's knowledge is unlimited. But that is not his glory. That is not his main glory. We don't say that is not his glory. That is not his main glory. Compared to the glory that Mother Jashoda gave him, that you are controlled by love. If love is there, even a lady can control you. That is his highest glory. Vairagya, Krishna is also most renunciate. But with his devotees, he is control. Whatever devotee says, he will follow. Arjuna says, take my chariot in the midst of two parties. And Krishna carried the order of Arjuna. That means he is controlled by love. Many times he is proving. He is controlled by Vatsala Rasa, he is controlled by Shekha Rasa, he is controlled by Madhurya Rasa, he is controlled by, there are main 5 kinds of mellows, and Krishna is controlled by all these rasas. And mainly he is controlled by Madhurya Rasa. Of course, in this pastime, Krishna is controlled by Vatsala, parental affection. Of course, in this story also, if you read different scriptures, you will find out the Radharani was present there. So that I will discuss when I will discuss the 8 verses. I will also tell about Radharani, how Radharani entered into the picture. So, Somatuhu Shinnagatraya, his own mother became very fatigued. She was perspiring, sweating, and Krishna saw, oh, my mother has become tired. Her flower from her hair was falling down, and Krishna understood, Drishta Parisramam Krishna. Krishna understood, my mother has become tired. Kripaya, then he became merciful. Otherwise, who can tie God? So many people tried to tie God. Duryodhana also tried to tie up God, Krishna. When Krishna went to Duryodhana's palace as the messenger of Yudhishthir, Duryodhana tried with his soldiers to tie up Krishna, but he failed. Such a powerful king with all soldiers, he could not tie up Krishna. Even the gopis, there are many stories that gopis tried to tie up Krishna. One day, one gopi captured Krishna while Krishna was stealing butter. I don't know whether I can cover time to explain 8 verses if I go into little detail. So that gopi captured Krishna and Krishna started crying. God started crying. That you don't take to my mother. No, I'll take to your mother, because your mother never believes. Your mother never believes that you are a thief. So that gopi captured Krishna, and with Krishna she went to Mother Jashoda and started shouting, oh Mother Jashoda, you see, you never believe. Today I captured your son red-handed. When he was stealing butter, I captured him red-handed. Come and see. And Mother Jashoda was surprised. My Krishna is sleeping inside. That kind of sleep. Oh, how God is sleeping. You see, Krishna is sleeping inside. Krishna is sleeping inside. Then Mother Jashoda came out and saw her son, Gopi's son. Krishna is not there. And Gopi also saw she captured her own son. So Mother Jashoda told, whom did you capture? It is your son. And then Gopi became surprised. How come? When I captured, it was Krishna. And when Mother Jashoda came, I see my son. How Krishna became my son? So then Gopi became little puzzled and asked forgiveness. Then Jashoda also became little angry. All the time you are envious of Krishna. Even though your son is stealing butter, you are complaining about my son who is sleeping in my house. My son never went out today. And it is also fact. It is also fact. Krishna was sleeping. To show Mother Jashoda he was sleeping. And at the same time, same Krishna was stealing butter. And same Krishna became son of Gopi. Then Gopi became puzzled and she became ashamed of. And she took Krishna, now Krishna is in the form of her own son. She took the son on her shoulder and she was going back. And on the middle of the road, Krishna started playing tabla, So Gopi was surprised. Why my son is playing tabla? So Krishna is telling, look at me. And Gopi looked upwards and she saw Krishna again. Gopi became more surprised. How is it? I saw my son a few minutes before. Now I see Krishna on my head. So then she, put down Krishna, and Krishna, he jumped and he went a little far, and he told, be careful. Today I became your son. Next time if you try to capture me, I will become your husband. So that Gopi understood it is not possible to capture Krishna. Gopis also, all the gopis except Mother Jashoda, many gopis tried to capture Krishna, could not. They could not. Another gopi, she also tried to capture Krishna. And she captured. When Krishna was stealing butter, that gopi captured. With Krishna's permission, otherwise not possible. Who can capture God? So then that gopi told, okay, that day that gopi, Pramila Gopi took you to Mother Jashoda and I heard that you became her son. Today I will not do this. I will capture you here in my house. Let your mother come here. I will not go to your mother. Let your mother come to my house in search of you. When at night you will not go there, she will become like mad lady, and she will search you and she will come to my house. Then I will show her. So then she took a rope. In one hand she captured Krishna, another hand she collected some rope, and with the rope she was trying to tie up Krishna on a pillar. But she could not. She could not. She tried for an hour. She could not. Then Krishna told, "Oh, you don't know how to tie up. Can I teach you?" Then Gopi told, "Okay, teach me. Teach me." Then Gopi was standing near the, attached to the pillar, and Krishna took one rope, and within a moment, within a second, Krishna tied up that Gopi and told, "Okay, goodbye. You stay here until your husband comes. I go." So then Krishna left. So nobody could capture Krishna, nobody could tie up Krishna. Duryodhana tried so much, he could not tie up Krishna. But Mother Jashoda became successful. How? Kripaya Ashit Shabandhane. Kripaya, by mercy, Ashit agreed. Krishna agreed by seeing the endeavor that Mother Jashoda has become so fatigued, so tired. So Krishna became merciful. Oh, my mother has become so tired. And Kripaya Ashit agreed, Shabandhane, okay, you bind me. Otherwise, without Krishna's desire, without Krishna's permission, Mother Jashoda could not bind Krishna. So that is, she already tied up Krishna with her love. Tying up with rope is external. Already she tied up Krishna with her love. Then next text is text 19. Ebang sandarsita hiyanga harina vritta vashyata svavasanapi krishnana jasyadang shasarang vashe. Krishna, who is controlling all the controllers, he is controlling Brahma, he is controlling Shiva, he is controlling Indra. The same Krishna, who is controller of all the universes with all the demigods, the same Krishna, he became controlled by his servant, Mother Jashoda. Actually servant, but servant in the mood of, everybody is Krishna's servant, but she is in the mood of mother, Vatsalya. So, to prove that I am controlled by my servant, I am controlled by my devotees, Vritta Vashyata. Vritta means servant, but here we have very poor idea of Vritta. We sometimes think Vritta means useless, but in spiritual world, Vritta is glorious. Just like Hanuman is Ramchandra's Vritta, but he is glorious. People worship him. So, everybody is his Vritta, but still, Krishna permits someone to, relish Vatsalya Ras, someone to relish servitude, someone to relish conjugal love. Krishna permits according to the standard and qualification of devotee, je jathamang prapaddante. So, Krishna, who is controlling all the universes with all the demigods, here he proved that I am controlled by my devotees. So, that is the highest, most difficult also and highest also. Most difficult conclusion. That's why people misunderstand Sanatana Dharma. People misunderstand Vaishnavism. Because people think, what kind of God is he? He is eating, he is sleeping, he is afraid of a lady. What kind of God is he? The highest glory, they make the highest glory insignificant. The highest glory becomes most insignificant to them. Highest glory, Krishna's highest glory is controlled by love. But people think, other people mainly from other religion, even from Sanatana religion, some people think this is, that means Krishna is not God. If he is controlled by a lady, he is afraid of a lady, how he can become God? He is hungry, how can he become God? But hungry for love. Krishna doesn't need food. Krishna doesn't need food. But if somebody comes with food, with love, Krishna becomes so hungry. Krishna becomes so hungry. You know the story of Vidura's wife. Vidura's wife came with a banana, and she was so much overwhelmed by seeing Krishna she threw the banana and she gave the peel, what is called, that skin, banana skin. And Krishna was relishing that banana skin. So, is banana skin Krishna's food? Vidura stopped. Why are you eating banana skin? Krishna told, don't stop, don't stop. Banana skin is not my food. Pizza is not my food. Rasmalai is not my food. What is my food? What is my food? Love. My food is love. And that is God's highest glory. How people will understand, oh, God is eating, God is eating. He needs food. He doesn't need food. He doesn't need your batasha, he doesn't need your nakuldana, he doesn't need your, sandesh. He doesn't need anything, but he needs love. He needs love. We also need love. Without love, life is dry. You may have big building, you may have unlimited money. If love is missing, your unlimited money becomes hellish. Your unlimited money becomes hellish, your big building becomes hellish. Love is required, and love is possible only with God and His pure devotee. So, in this pastime, Krishna has proved this. That's why this pastime is so important for us. This pastime is so important for us, and we have to understand it. If we don't understand it, we don't have entrance in Sanatana Dharma, in Vaishnavism. We don't have entrance. So, this is the gist of these two verses I have told. Now, I tried to explain. Now, can we enter into Ashtakam? Damodar Ashtakam by Sattabrata Muni. He has become famous by writing this Ashtakam. Okay, so our Disha Mataji can start from, number 1, verse number 1. Namami Sarang Chidananda Rupam Lasatkundalango Kule Vrajamanam Jashodabhyo Lukha Labdhabamanam Paramrishta Mattantata Drutta Goppa. So beautiful picture. Namami Ishwaram. I am offering my pranam, my obeisances to Ishwaram, to controller, supreme controller, Krishna. What kind of controller? He is controlled by a lady. Satchidananda Rupam. Satchidananda Vigraha. His body is not made of blood and, cough. His body is Satchidananda. Satchidananda. Eternal and full of bliss, Ananda. Satchidananda Vigraha. Ishvaraha Parama Krishna. Satchidananda Vigraha. Rupam. Rupam means Vigraha. He is not formless. People say God is less. Intelligence less, beauty less, power less, form less, lesser, least. How come God become less? God is infinite, infinite. How can He become less, formless, beautyless, intelligence less, knowledge less? In many religions they don't understand this. They make God is called Purna. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purneshya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. God is Purna, complete. So if I say God is beautyless, formless, intelligenceless, powerless, then what kind of Purna is He? What kind of Purna is He? Anantarupam, Anantarupam. His forms are unlimited. Golaka eva nivasatva kilatma bhuto. Although he is staying in Golaka, but at the same time, Anantarastha Paramanu Chayantarastham, He is present in every atom. He is present in every atom. So He is all pervasive, omnipresent, all pervasive. Although He is in Golaka, but He is still all pervasive. I am in my room. If you go to temple, you will not find me. I am in this room, in this apartment. If you go to the next apartment, you will not find me. That is my limitation. But Krishna is not limited, unlimited. So His Rupa is called Ananta Rupam, Satchidananda Rupam, Ishvaraha Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha. Vigraha means Rupam. Lasat Kundalang, and the Kundala, the earring, is brilliant. He has a brilliant earring emanating light. And Gokula Vrajamanam, he is roaming in Gokula, beautifying the whole Gokula. he is roaming, he is walking here and there, meeting with the gopis, stealing butter. He is roaming throughout Gokula and beautifying. Wherever he goes, that place becomes so beautiful, so attractive, so joyful, so blissful. Jashoda bhiyo, for due to the fear, bhiyo here means fear, due to the fear of Jashoda, udukhalat dhavamanam. Udukhalat means from udukhal, from the mortar. What is mortar? From mortar, he jumped and he started running. God, such a nice scenery, such a nice, it is very worthy to have darshan of that type of, if you see that God is running out of fear of a lady, beautiful, very beautiful. And all the gopis, they had good luck to enjoy that type of uncommon scene, that how God is running due to fear of Jashoda. Then bhiyo udukhalat dhavamanam, para means extremely, Jashoda amrishtam, captured. Although Jashoda was little heavy, she was running slowly, but still ultimately she captured. Ultimately Jashoda could capture Krishna. Panthastu koti shatavassara sampragamma vayorathapi manasho munipungavanam swapposti jat prapadoshimno abhichinta tatte govindamadi purusham tamaham majami. Even great sages, they are even running in the speed of mind, in the speed of electricity, in the speed of light. All the great sages cannot capture Krishna, but a lady who is very heavy could not run even properly. She could capture Krishna. That is the power of love. Rudantang muhurnatra jagmang mrijantam. Krishna was crying, Rudantam, he was crying. God is crying. So who can understand our God? He is crying. Muhur netra, every moment, netra jagam, mrijantam. And he is, because Mother Jashoda that day, other day when Krishna is crying, Mother Jashoda, she shows so much sympathy and make Krishna's eyes dry with cloth. But that day Mother Jashoda was little rigid, little strong, little hard. She was not smearing, she was not removing Krishna's tears. So Krishna understood, today my mother will not remove my tears, so he, with his own hands, he was removing his tears. And he was also looking the other gopis through the holes between fingers. That who are the gopis? Who are the gopis who is supplying so many ropes? I have to take their clothes when they will take bath. When they will take bath, I have to give them a lesson. I will steal their clothes. So he was making future plan and looking, who are these gopis who are helping Mother Jashoda by supplying cloths, by supplying ropes. Nanda Maharaj has unlimited ropes. And gopis, when they found that ropes are short, miraculously it was short, and gopis are supplying more ropes. 9 lakhs cows Nanda Maharaj had. They did not, there was no scarcity of ropes. But it is Krishna's another potency. Krishna is showing that with all your rope you cannot bind me until and unless I permit. And finally Radha was present there. Radha was present. And I heard it from His Grace Jananivas Prabhu. Radha took the ribbon from her, fita, from her hair, and she gave it to Mother Jashoda. And through the holes between fingers, Krishna understood, Radha is also supplying ropes. So then, one side Vatsala Rash from Mother Jashoda, another side Madhurya Rash from Radha and gopis. Krishna agreed, okay. With his permission, Bhakti Baddham, he is tied up with devotion. Shatanka Netram, although he was very afraid, Muhushasha Kampa, every moment he was crying and he was trembling with fear. Tridakankha Kanthasthita Graiva. His that neck, it has three lines. Triraka Anka, Kantha, and in that neck there was a necklace. And it was also trembling. The necklace was also trembling because Krishna's whole body was trembling. His necklace was also trembling. But anyway, he was bhakti baddham. He was tied up with devotion. That is Sanatana Dharma. God can be tied up. Now, you cannot do like Mother Jashoda, but if Jashoda did 100%, you can do at least 5%, 10%. Je jathamang prapaddante tangs tateva bhajam maham. If your devotion is 5%, Krishna will be tied up with you 5%. If your devotion is 10%, Krishna will agree to be tied up by you 10%. Like this. Itidriksha lilabhir ananda kunde. With this type of lila, with this type of drama, with this type of pastimes, Krishna merged every devotee in Ananda Kunda, in a pond of Ananda, in a pond of pleasure. All the devotees of Vrindavan, they were merged in a pond of pleasure. Swaghosang, his own Gupagrama, his own, village people, Nimajjantam, they got drowned in the ocean of happiness, in the ocean of transcendental bliss. They all got drowned by seeing Krishna's pastimes. And Akhapayantam, he is declaring, Krishna is declaring to the world, Tadyo Ishitaggeshu, those who give much importance on his Godhead, that Krishna is God, Krishna is God, Krishna is God. He is telling, Bhaktir Jitattang, you note down that I am not God. I am controlled by my devotees. Ishitaggeshu, those who knows Krishna as God, Krishna is declaring to them, you are thinking that I am God, but actually I am controlled by Bhaktir Jitattam, I am controlled by devotees. So that teaching, that lesson, Krishna is giving to those who are very much, those who give importance on knowledge. Krishna is God, Krishna is God. He is telling them, declaring, Akhapayantam, he is declaring that actually I am controlled by my devotees. Punapramatastang shatabhritti bande. So I offer you my pranam, my obeisances with love 100 times, shatabhritti, 100 times. I offer my obeisances to you who is controlled by love. Then next it is verse 3, then verse 4. Barang deva mokshangna mokshabadingba. Barang means boon, benediction, blessings. My dear Lord, Deva, my dear Lord, you can give any kind of, because you are the Barada. Barada means you can give any kind of benediction. Mokshang, you can give me liberation, but I don't want. Moksha abadhim, you can give the ultimate level of moksha. Moksha abadhi. You can give me the ultimate level of moksha. Ultimate level of moksha means to enter into Vaikuntha. So I don't want that also. I don't want liberation. I don't want the last limit of liberation, that is Vaikuntha. I don't want that also. No cha annang and no cha annang, other benediction also I don't want. Brinehang, Brine means I do not, no Brinehang, I do not pray for other benediction also. Bharashadopiho, although you are able to give all kinds of benediction, although you are able to give me anything, but I don't want. Idante Bapurnatha, I want one benediction. Idante Bapurnatha, you, this Bapu, this form that you are controlled by love, you are tied up by Mother Jashoda, that form, Gopala Balang, as a small cowherd boy, that form, let it remain in my memory, let it remain in my mind always. Sadame Manasya Virastang, let it be prevailing in my mind, that beauty, that you are controlled by love. A lady is tying you up. Let that vision remains in my memory. Ki monnoi What else I want? I don't want anything else. I don't want liberation. I don't want end of the limit of liberation. Nacha annam. I don't pray for any other benediction. I pray only for one benediction, that let this beauty that you are controlled by love, that picture, let it remain in my memory. Sada me manasha avirastang kimannai. I don't want annai. I don't want anything else. I don't want anything else. I only want to remember your most beautiful picture, that you are controlled by Mother Jashoda. Idante mukhambujam abbakta nilair abritam kunthalai snigdha raktascha goppa muhuschambitang bimbarakta dharang me manasya virastam alang lakshalabhoi. My dear Lord, idante mukha ambujam. Ambujam means lotus. So I want to see your lotus face. Ambujam abbakta nilai, which is spiritually blue. It is not like blue we see. The blue we see in the sky is material blue. It is also reflection of spiritual blue, but it is not the real blue that the Krishna's bodily color is not comparable with this blue. Abbakta nilai, it is spiritual blue, transcendental blue. Abritam kuntalai, and your face is covered with curly hair. Your face is covered with curly hair. Snigdha kuntalai snigdha raktascha goppa, and your lips are bimba dharang me. Your lips are like pomegranate seed. You have seen pomegranate seed is very reddish. So your lips are very reddish. And muhuschambitam, and Mother Jashoda is kissing every moment. Muhu, again and again, she is kissing on your reddish, on your lips, which are reddish like pomegranate seed. So let that beauty enters into my mind along lakshalabhoi. I don't want millions of gain. I don't want millions of benedictions other than this. Only I want to remember that beauty. So it requires love. If you have love, you will relish it. If you are like a machine, then you will think, what is there? What is there? There is nothing. But if you have love, you have feeling for Krishna, then you will relish it. It is an ocean of pleasure. It is an ocean of bliss. And Sattvabrata Muni, he is asking for that blessing, that I want to remember that beauty. That how Mother Jashoda is kissing on your lips, reddish lip which are reddish like pomegranate seed. Let that beauty enters into my mind along lakshalabhoi. I don't care for lakshalabhoi, millions of profit. I don't care for millions of profit or millions of blessings or millions of benedictions. I want this benediction only. Namo Devo, I offer my obeisances, O my Lord. Damodara, O Damodar, I offer my obeisances. Ananta, O unlimited, although he is tied up with a small rope, he is unlimited. And if you see the past times, Jashoda was first, she collected many ropes, but when she tried to tie up, then it was 2 inches short. So unlimited. Again, more ropes were supplied by the gopis. It was 2 inches short in the beginning. So unlimited. Krishna was proving, I am limited and unlimited. Limited and unlimited. Shimar Majo Shimtumi, that Rabindranath Tagore wrote. It is fact. It is fact. Krishna, he can come on the lap of Mother Jashoda like a small child. And he can also show Vishwarupa, universal form to Arjuna. So, Krishna, when he ate mud, Mother Jashoda asked Krishna to open his mouth. And when Krishna opened his mouth, Mother Jashoda saw unlimited universes within his mouth. Ananta Vishnu, you are Vishnu, all-pervading Vishnu. Prasida, become pleased on me, Prabhu. Prasida, Prabhu. Please become pleased on me. Dukkha jalabdhi magnam. I am drowning. I am drowning in the ocean of dukkha, in the ocean of dukkha jala. in the ocean of suffering. I am drowning. Kripadrishti brishta, with the showering, with the rain of Kripadrishti, with the rain of Kripadrishti, oti dinang batano, batano griha. I am oti dina, I am very humble, very small, very insignificant. Anugraha nesha, please show your anugraha, please show your mercy. Mam agga, I am completely ignorant. I am completely ignorant. Akshi drishya, edhi, please come and please become visible with your that beautiful form as Damodar. So in this way Satyavrata Muni is praying to Damodar. Kuberatmajo baddha murtaiva jadvat taya muchito bhakti bhajo kritaucha tatha prema bhakting shakangme prajacha na mokshe graham asti damodareha. You know the story of Kuberatmaja, two sons of Kuber, Manigriv and Nalkuber. So you know the whole story how Narad Muni cursed them. And although they were cursed by a devotee, curse coming from a devotee is a benediction. Such a good benediction that these two sons of Kubera, although they are fallen, they got chance to see that form for which I am crying. Satyavrata Muni is crying to have darshan of that form. And these two sons of Kubera, they are so lucky that they could see that form. Taya mochito bhakti bhajo kritaucha. You delivered them, mochito, taya, by you. Mochito means you made them free from the bondage of that birth as Arjuna tree. They got the body of Arjuna tree and they were staying there for many years. So taya mochito, you have made them liberated from that bondage of tree birth, and bhakti bhajo kritaucha, and you made them devotee. You gave them devotion to you. Tatha prama bhakting shakang me prajacha. My dear Lord, you please give me that kind of devotion which you have given, which you have offered to Nalkubera, to the sons of Kubera. Same kind of devotion you please give to me. No mukshe agraha. I am not interested in muksha. Asti Damodaraha. My dear Damodar, I am not interested in liberation. I want bhakti. That bhakti you gave to Nalkubera, so similar bhakti you give to me. Namastastu damne. Damne means the rope. I offer my obeisances to the rope. To the rope. Which rope? That rope which Mother Jashoda used. That rope which tied your unlimited belly, unlimited waist. I want to offer my obeisances to that damne, to that rope, Swaradipti dhamne, which is very, very effulgent rope. I want to offer my obeisances to you. That rope, Tadya Udaraya, which is tied up around your Udara, Vishwasya dhamne, that Udara which is the abode of Vishya, abode of universes, abode of Brahmanda. In the form of Mahavishnu, from his navel, from his body, so many universes are coming out. So that navel, that belly is tied up with rope by Mother Jashoda. So Tadya Udarayatha Vishwasya dhamne. So this is the abode of all universes. Namaradhikayoi Tadya Priyayoi. I offer my obeisances to Sri Radha, who is your beloved. Nama Ananta Leelaya Devaya Tubham. My dear Lord, who is performing Ananta Leela, unlimited pastimes, unlimited drama, I offer my obeisances. Tubham, I offer my obeisances to you. Oh, I already covered 8 verses. So anyway, so in this way Krishna was tied up, and at that day Balaram was invited to Upananda's house with Mother Rohini. Mother Rohini and Balaram, they went to enjoy feast in Upananda's house. So nobody was there when Krishna was tied up with Jamal Arjuna. He was tied up with a tree, he was tied up with Udukhal, and when Krishna pulled out these two trees, nobody was there to help him. Krishna was a little upset. Mother Jashoda went to cook again, went to her to do her household work. Then at that time Balaram came. He returned from Upananda's house and he became angry. Suddenly he got the mood of Godhead, Balaram. He told, who dared to tie up my brother? He doesn't know. My brother is God. My brother is God. I will destroy that person who tied up my brother. So then Balaram asked Krishna, who tied up? Krishna said, Mother Jashoda. Oh, Balaram became afraid. See, he can destroy the whole world. Balaram, as Ananta says, can destroy the whole world. But he became afraid when he got the news. He got the information from Krishna that he was tied up with Mother Jashoda. Then Balaram told, sorry brother, if it is tied up by other person, I could help you. But you are tied up by Mother Jashoda, I cannot help you. So Krishna started crying. See, Krishna, God started crying. Balaram is also expansion of God, none different from Krishna. He also became helpless. God is helpless in front of devotion. God is helpless. So then Mother Jashoda heard they are talking, two brothers talking. She came out with a stick. Again, her anger was not subsided. Her anger was still strong. Hey, what happened? What are you speaking? I heard that you are telling that Krishna is God. Who are you? In the beginning he told, I am Ananta. I am also God. So God doesn't have any other shelter, any other place. All the gods are entering into my house only. Wait, just wait. So she took the stick and ran behind Balaram. And Balaram started running. So Balaram ran away. God ran away. And Krishna started crying. Balaram also started crying. God is helpless. In front of devotees, in front of devotion, God is helpless. Such a beautiful concept, such a beautiful philosophy we have. We cannot understand. Such a beautiful philosophy we have. This is the highest beauty of Sanatana Dharma. This is the highest beauty of Vaishnavism. So anyway, Balaram could not help. Krishna became helpless. Then finally Nanda Maharaj came and he opened the rope. So there are many more details. Just like there is some after effect. When there is some earthquake, they say after effect is there. So in Damodar pastimes, there are some narration about the after effect. How Mother Jashoda became morose. She was not meeting Krishna. Krishna was not meeting Mother Jashoda. Nanda Maharaj was giving milk with sugar. And Krishna was drinking that milk served by his father. So one day Nanda Maharaj, after 2-3 days, this is after effect of that pastimes. That you are not going to Mother Jashoda. No, I will never go. She tied me up. She punished me. So I will never go. Krishna was telling. Then who will give you milk? Breast milk. Who will give you breast milk? Oh no, cow milk is enough. You mix cow milk with sugar, then I will drink it. So in this way, Mother Jashoda was so morose, so unhappy. Then Nanda Maharaj told, okay, I will beat your mother. Then Krishna said, no, don't beat my mother. So I am just making the brief sketch. Then Krishna ran to Mother Jashoda and embraced Mother Jashoda. Again Krishna drank her milk. So in this way the pastimes came to a sweet ending. Comedy, tragedy, comedy. So Krishna's all pastimes are comedy. So anyway, it became sweet at the end. So this is, if you understand this, then we will also feel happy that we can purchase God, we can control God. In other religion they say, I am God. But in Vaishnava religion we say you are more than God. You can control God. Mother Jashoda control God. You can control God, you can purchase God, you can jump on God's shoulder. In Vrindavan, in spiritual world, in Vrindavan, devotees are jumping on Krishna's shoulder. So other religions say, I am God. But we say, no, we are more than God. Hanuman, he is more than Ramchandra. When Ramchandra went to Sri Lanka, he asked Hanuman, I need a breeze, I cannot walk, I cannot jump, I need a breeze. But Hanuman jumped 4 times. First time to take information of Sita. Second time after burning Lanka, he came back by jumping. Third time he went to take Gandhamadan mountain. And fourth time he came back with mountain. So 4 times Hanuman crossed Indian Ocean. 4 times. But Ramchandra was so weak that I cannot go without breeze. So who is more powerful? God or his devotees? Who is more powerful? God or his devotees? When Prabhupada went to America for preaching, somebody asked Prabhupada, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could not come to America? Oh, Prabhupada said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kept that service, reserved that service for me. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave credit to Srila Prabhupada. So, he gives credit to his devotees. I cannot jump over ocean, but Hanuman can jump. So, I cannot fight, I can drive my chariot, but Arjuna can destroy whole Kurukshetra. So, Krishna gives credit to his devotees. So, Krishna makes his devotees more than him, more important than him. That is a competition. Krishna wants to glorify his devotees and devotee wants to glorify Krishna. But who can compete with Krishna? Krishna can defeat some or other. Even by service, Krishna defeats the devotees. If you do 10% for Krishna, Krishna will do 20%. And his attitude, attitude and gratitude also. When the gopis are serving Krishna, Krishna said, I don't have property to repay your love. So be satisfied with your love only. Because I don't have property to repay your love. When Sudama Vipra gave him a morsel of cheap rice, chira, Krishna thought, I cannot repay. I cannot repay. So that is Krishna's gratitude. Krishna's love, Krishna's gratitude, all, it is not comparable with human love, human gratitude. Everything is uncommon, everything is so beautiful, so nice. We have to realize and we have to release, we have to share, especially in this month. Krishna is so pleased. Simply if you show a lamp, Krishna gives unlimited blessing. Thank you very much. I like to keep a little time, spare some time for question, answer, comment.
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you so much for the nectar, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
The difficult subject, you make it so simple.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat.
Thank you for your class.
Dandavat.
Prabhuji, my question is, this is the Damodar month, and the Leela was done by Lord Krishna with Yashodama. But why it is told that this is the month of Radharani? Why is the Kartik month called the month of Radharani then?
Where it is written, Mataji, where it is written?
No, I have listened to discourses and...
Yeah, but you must find out the reference, If you find out the reference, anyway, in this month, I told the first time that how Radha gave her a ribbon, Fita, and with that Fita Krishna was tied up. Mother Jashoda tied up, but with the help of Radha's Fita. But first of all, if it is called the month of Radharani, then there must be some reference in the Shastra. So I would like to request you to find out that reference, then I will try to make research and answer.
Actually, Prabhuji, I have listened to discourses where it was...
Yeah, but discourses must be based on reference. If I cannot show reference, so many people say so many things. Recently I heard that one Narottam Das Thakur was putting tilak with Loknath Maharaja's stool. But I did not find in any Shastra any reference. So without reference, so many people will say so many things, but we must find out from Shastric reference. If reference is not there, better to ignore that question. Don't mind Mataji, but I am just telling the fact.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Many
Krishna.
Dandavat pranams to
Dandavat.
you for the amazing and inspiring lecture.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, for a neophyte devotee, sometimes the things mentioned in this Damodar Ashtakam look a bit very high level, and sometimes I feel it's very difficult at my level to appreciate what is being mentioned in that. So my question is, how to practically apply the things that are mentioned for a neophyte devotee in his spiritual life?
Yeah, just like we take admission in nursery class, but ultimately some of we can become Prime Minister of India, some of we can become doctor, engineer, but we start with nursery class. So you start with nursery class, then go to KG1, KG2, nursery, KG1, KG2, class 1, class 2. Slowly you go to PhD level. You can become Prime Minister, you can become Rabindranath Tagore, you can become so many things. Similarly, devotional life starts, with initiation it starts. Initiation means beginning, it starts. But if you are sincere, Krishna has given chance, Gurudev has given chance that you can reach to the topmost level. But it may take little time. For different person, it is relative. Somebody can cover, the journey, devotional journey very quickly. Somebody may take many lifetimes. So it varies from person to person. It is relative. Okay? But we will try our best. Whatever Krishna grants, je jathamang prapaddante tang tathaiva bhajamaham. Whatever Krishna grants, we have to be satisfied. But we have to try our best.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
If there is no question, so we express our gratitude and we request Prabhuji, Dr. Prevanjan Prabhuji, to give class, at least one class in a month, and he make it so simple and so beautiful, wonderful. Prabhuji, thank you so much.
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Can I offer my obeisances to all the Vaishnavas?
Yes, our obeisances.
Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhubhayavacha patitanang pavanibho vaishnavibho namo namo. Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki Nitai Gaur Pramanande. Hari Hari Bol.